Hello everyone, it's Kelly here from Spiritual Awakening Signs, coming to you today with another excellent angel card reading. So I've got my cards here and I'm just getting ready to begin the reading. So as you're joining us, I want you to know that we will be pulling one card for everyone going through Spiritual Awakening right now. That gives us an insight energetically into what we tend to be working on, what's kind of going on for us globally at the moment as light workers, and then we'll take a look a little bit more individually into a specific message for you. So you're going to be choosing from card 1, 2 or 3, and you're going to intuit which one that is that you need to see to get your message. So let's get right into it and get started. So the first card that we pull is always for all of us in Spiritual Awakening. What do we need to know right now? What is it that we need to understand or know about the shifts in Spiritual Awakening? Hi Julie, I can see she's joined us. Hello again. Welcome. We've all got plenty of good messages to get today. So let's see what we've got. So the card for all of us, oh it's a jump, it's a jump one. Okay, the card for all of us right now is this. Now the first thing that I can pick up on from this card, and you really need to ignore the words even though I know it's backwards for you guys, it's not about the words. This is absolutely about, it's about inspiration, it's about connection to higher source, it's about connecting to your guides, to your angels, to the ascended realms. It's really a big sign that we are connecting to these higher powers, these spiritual connections. The connection is becoming more clear for us now energetically. And what I'm also sensing from this card is that it very much comes through when you engage in the things that are your talents, that are your skills, that are the things that you love doing, the things that make you feel creative, the things that you really enjoy spending your time on. These are the things that are actually helping to connect you a little bit more fully. I'm also being shown that it raises your vibration. So the more that you're working with tasks, skills, things that you like to do, that you really enjoy, when you're in that vibration, you're actually raising your vibration, you're making it higher resonance, and that makes it much easier to hear the divine, to get messages through your daily life, or to actually hear or pick up on messages. Maybe they come through dreams, maybe they come through things that you overhear, or signs that you see as you move about your day. They come in all different forms, but this definitely means that we're moving into higher vibration, and it's going to become a lot easier for us to connect to that spiritual wisdom. Fantastic. So that was the card for all of us. So now I invite you to choose from cards number 1, 2 or 3, and we'll see what message we have for you. So let's see. I can see Anastasia's joined us as well. Hello there, Anastasia. I hope you're doing well. And let's see. So if you've chosen card number 1, let's see what you've got today. What is it that you most need to know in your awakening right now? Card number 1. Quite an intense energy behind this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Ground yourself. That's why. So I'm picking up on the ungrounded feeling. This card tends to come up in life when things are a little bit off balance. So you might find that at the moment in your life you're feeling off balance. Things don't feel quite right. Maybe you don't feel quite like yourself. Maybe you're finding yourself being clumsy, making mistakes, getting easily kind of overwhelmed and burnt out. It's really a signal to stop and to just ground yourself in the moment, to be present in the moment. And I very much get an energy from this card that there's nothing to fear at all. I'm just stopping in the moment, connecting to where you are, taking a look around at what's going on in your life and where you're at right now. But it's really like you need to stop, you need to slow down. So take a look at some of the areas in your life where things might be a little bit out of control, where things might feel quite overwhelming. Maybe things have just felt a little bit too much for you recently. It's about slowing down. And as you slow down, what we're really being guided to do is to connect more with nature energy. So getting out walks in nature if you can, walking barefoot on the grass is really helpful, connecting with plants and flowers, being out in kind of a nature environment is going to be really beneficial for you right now, and you're going to find that you can get a lot more grounded when you're in that energy. It's not just about grounding yourself through being about nature, it's actually about dedicating time where you're not working, you're not focused. You're not having to, you know, think about a million different things going through your head. It's about kind of taking a little bit of me time and being able to stop everything and just relax. Very, very important. I just want to see if there's anything else. I'm also getting the guidance that blessings are going to come when you do that. There's a lot of blessings that will come. Things will be generated and created through that time where you take to rest, to stop, to re-energize. It's going to be really beneficial for you, so please do that. Do that for yourself. Okay, so do let us know if card number 1 resonated with you, and if you got your message. I'm sure that you did. And let's see if you chose card number 2. Oh, it's jumped out already. Let's see what's for you. Okay, card number 2. So we've got this card here, Daydream. Interestingly, a similar theme to the last card. Again, it's all about stopping. It's about taking time to really think about what it is that you want. Taking time to just allow yourself to think about your goals and your dreams, the things that you hope for in life, and kind of allowing yourself to decide what it is that you want. It's about taking time out, and it's also about reflecting on how things are going and what's going on in your life at the moment. So allowing yourself to really look at what's going on, to take that time out to just reflect. That would really be the key word of this card, is reflect. Take the time to reflect where you're not doing anything else. There are no other commitments. There are no other responsibilities. Everything's not so busy, and just have some time where you can unwind a little bit and stop. And you need to allow yourself to kind of let your mind wander a little bit. When you do that, I sense that you're going to be getting guidance from the divine. You'll see this lovely image of the kind of smoke. It's like an incense smoke. It's almost like that wisdom and that divinity, that higher power, is just going to kind of float into your consciousness. So you're going to start picking up a lot more information spiritually when you allow yourself to just take that time out, allow yourself to be in that kind of daydreaming state where you're just allowing your thoughts to flow. Very beneficial for you. And I also feel that there is an energy of, when you allow this, you're going to come to solutions that you hadn't thought of before. That wisdom, that spiritual guidance is going to find its way through, and you're going to find your way out of things, struggles, challenges and problems with a real clear head. You're going to get the guidance that you need, so trust them to provide the guidance that you need at this time. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay, and you'll find your way out of that energy if you're in any negativity at the moment. Okay, so time for the last card, card number 3. So let's see, what is it that you need to know most in your awakening right now? Let's just see, what is it that you need to know about? What is it that's going to help you most? This one's taking a little while to come up. Now this one's come up before, it's come up many times, so that means that energetically all of us going through spiritual awakening right now are working in a big way on the heart chakra, and we're also working with communication. That's what this card is all about. So there are 2 different things that are going on in this card. The first thing that I'm picking up is that your heart may be blocked, that your heart chakra may be blocked, that there may be wounding, pain, heartbreak that are kind of causing problems in the heart chakra from the energy flowing freely and helping you to move forward. There's definitely an energy of being unable to let go of a situation or of the past, or maybe you're just holding on to old emotions that you're just not really sure how to let the hurt go, how to forgive, how to release the pain that you feel. Well, this card's really a good indicator that you are healing. So at the moment, what it's letting us know is that you may be just ruminating over the past just a little bit too much, and that the pain and the heartache that you hold within your heart chakra is definitely causing a block. And you'll see that for this lady on this card, she's kind of halfway up a stairwell, and that is your pathway into ascension. So you see those beautiful white ethereal clouds behind her. So you're kind of halfway up that ascension pathway. But what this is really telling us, and this is throat stuff as well, excuse me, is that you're halfway up that pathway, but there's just this negativity in the heart space that's just holding you back. So you need to really think about being able to let go. You need to think about finding a way to heal and come to not necessarily forgiveness, because sometimes we're not quite ready to get into that energy, and that's, even if you're a spiritual person, that can happen. Sometimes it's just not the right time. But about letting go of the pain that you're carrying as a result of whatever it is that you're holding on to. A lot of sadness attached to this energy, so find a way to let it go, because what I can see is that you need to be able to start expressing your emotions through the throat chakra. So your heart chakra is blocked, and in turn it's also blocking the throat chakra. That energy can't move up through the system, and as that happens, it kind of it's having a double effect. It's not just blocking the heart chakra, it's blocking the throat chakra too. So this is going to affect your communication. It's going to affect your ability to speak up for yourself, to speak your truth, to communicate clearly, to really feel that you can express your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions. It's going to hold all of that back. So this is really a key turning point in your awakening. It's time to let all the past go. It's time to accept that it's done and that it's safe for you to continue your ascension pathway up that stairwell and into higher levels, higher resonance of energy, and a much happier place to be. And this card really lets me know that you're ready for that. You're just taking one last look as you make your ascent up into these higher energies, where you'll be living a much brighter, happier, more harmonious life. And of course your heart chakra will get the healing that it needs, which is very, very important. So there we are. I can see Anastasia says that really resonates with me today, number 3. I'm really glad that you got a good message that resonated with you, Anastasia, and I hope everyone else got a good message too. Take the information, and even sometimes you need to kind of ruminate over it a little bit just to let it sink in, and then you start to realise, oh, it's about this or it's about that. It's a little bit different for everyone, but I hope that you've enjoyed that. And remember, if you want a little bit more work, you want to learn a little bit more about working with the angels, because this is angel cards that I tend to use. There is a free masterclass that you'll see at the link below, where you'll get 11 signs that your angels are trying to contact you, because it happens all the time and people don't notice, they don't know what to look for. So check that video out, and I'm sure that it will be a big help. I hope that you've enjoyed this. Remember, you can click below to be notified whenever we go live. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. We really, really appreciate it. We've got lots more great videos to come. Have a great day.